I used to think that network marketing is one of the most embarrassing things that someone could do. And when you hear the words, what is that first thing that comes into your mind? A pyramid scheme? A scam? Or your uncle spamming your family WhatsApp group? It wasn't even about what they were selling, but how actually they were selling it. Being loud, fake hypes. But here's a total plot twist. What if I told you about 90% of what we know and believe about network marketing is based on broken, outdated model? And by the end of this video, you will know the clear difference between the cringy version that everyone hates and the real modern business model that is quietly generating success stories. And you know what? When I first started, I was genuinely embarrassed. I didn't want to tell people that I was into network marketing. You know why? Because I feared that I would be judged. And guess what? They did. Because most of the people, what they see online is cringy. And everyone hates that. And obviously, no one wants to be cringy. And due to all this, I almost let that embarrassment stopping me from building my own online network marketing business. But then something unexpected happened. I totally understood it. So let me give you the honest, unfiltered truth about what actually network marketing business model is and how I flipped my own perspective from a total skeptic to a believer. And no, it's not what you think it is. The turning point for me was a conversation with a mentor. He said, Jayesh, for the timing, forget everything that you have heard. Remove the word network, remove the word marketing. So what's left? I started him for a moment blank. He smiled and said, the products and the distribution. Then I understood. I realized the shady part isn't the business model itself. It is the very method that we are using to promote it. Do you agree with this? Does this make sense? To be honest, the true model is way too simple. It almost sounds like a basic, which is consumption plus recommendation. You use a product that you genuinely like, not because someone said it so. You experience the product firsthand. Just in case if you like it, you recommend it just like you do with just any other products. That's it. Consumption plus recommendation. And the company is simply rewarding you for the word of mouth that you have done. What's wrong in that? You're generating sales for which you are earning a commission, which is the very basic business model of any business. And moreover, you do this every single day, don't you? When was the last time you told your friend about your favorite coffee or about your favorite Netflix show? The only difference was in these events, you simply didn't get paid for what you did. But the problem what we all are facing is most people ruin this business model, the network marketing business model, by focusing only on the network part and forgetting the marketing, which is the essential. And how do you market is very, very important. And when I started looking at the things this way, the very embarrassment that I had just simply vanished. And when that did happen, I didn't have to pretend or exaggerate on anything. I just used the product that I anyway liked, my favorite cup of coffee. And in my case, our automation marketing funnel shared the information in a professional way and no pressure way. And that's exactly when the people started respecting this hustle instead of avoiding me. And here's how I think the Generation Z people can rebuild this network marketing model. Not in a hard way, not in an embarrassing way, but in a smart way. And let's see how we do that. First, mentally delete that old and cringy way of the very version of MLM that you have seen. That isn't your blueprint, but it is a warning sign that what should not be done. Step 2, anchor yourself in the reality. Be in your present moment. You don't exaggerate when you mention about your favorite Netflix show with your friend, did you? Then what's the difference here? At its simplest, this is nothing but direct to consumer distribution channel, which you already know. Instead of paying crores of amount for the ads, the company has now decided to distribute the same amount of money to a community of the distributors, which in turn are the real users. Basically, it's very interesting to say this, you are getting paid for your own very consumption. And like people who do not understand this model keep saying, the money doesn't come from building your network, from getting more people into your team, by recruiting someone to your team. No, the money simply doesn't come from recruiting more and more people. That is a scheme, not a business model. But in a real business model, the money comes from a real sales. When you generate a sale, you earn a commission, not when you recruit a person. Your income is based on the turnover of the real products and not on sign up fees. And moreover, a real legal network marketing company doesn't even collect a joining fees. And here where it becomes a real game changer. When you combine that simple, honest model with our automated system, it stops feeling like a traditional old school MLM model and starts feeling like a modern digital entrepreneurship. Because not you, your system is doing the attraction for your business. Your system is generating leads for your business. Your system is educating your leads. And with that, you do not have to convince any single person. And to be real honest, network marketing business is not about begging, but it's about building. And the only difference between a failure and a success in this business model is whether you are stuck with the old broken playbook or you have plugged yourself into a modern automated one. So now, when someone asks me what do, I do not say that I'm into network marketing. I say I am in a global distribution and I partner with a company that replaces ads with people. And I use an automated system to scale it online. And this is what I say. When you say the same thing and watch how people start to respond, like I mentioned in my previous video, posture is everything. So here's the bottom line. What you thought was a scam is actually turned out to be one of the smartest models ever built. You just needed to see it done right. And when you understand it is a consumption plus a recommendation powered by a digital system, it suddenly becomes a logical and powerful business. So if you want to see a full blueprint of how this automation system can help you scale across the world with a product that is being used by every single person every single day, which is coffee, then in that case, I invite you to a free on-demand webinar for which you will find the link in the description below. And I want to see for yourself what a system that's built to win actually looks like. And with that, I really appreciate your time for watching this video completely, and I will see you in the next one.